Hi, my name is Kamal El Hajj. I am an EMBA participant. I am the regional director of BNB Group in the ICT company and the board member in many subsidiaries of the group as well. And before that, I was the general director, the general manager of the same group, but in another subsidiary in Algeria. And before I was a deputy in the oil and gas company. So I went from oil and gas to telecoms and now in ICT. So I've moved a lot, but I've understood one thing, that it's all about management of change. I had to restructure everything. And therefore, when I came to Paris, I understood one thing. I should say that what I needed to, if in a way, frame this whole shifting processes in a different way. I had a strong career, but I was basically operating on autopilot, right? And the most important thing that happened to me is that how I was growing vertically, but not necessarily expanding my vision. Therefore, I had to stop, I had to pause, I had to see things differently. And this is where I think I had to rewire how I thought about leadership and my long-term impact. Yes, definitely. I had a lot of times where I had to deliver results, right? And it's important to deliver results, but I kept on asking myself, was this enough? Could I have done better? How could I have done it better? So I had to pause and think differently. And therefore, I've started to think what could change my way of doing, how to reconnect, and I should say was my way of reconnecting to my purpose. So the biggest unknown before starting was basically if I would be able to keep up or not. This was the most important thing for me because we come from people, we are in our jobs, we are leading teams, we are leading deals, and we're not just writing case studies. So one of the most important things when we came here is that we understood one thing: growth is when you're out of your comfort zone. Being back in the classroom is very humbling, very liberating, very inspiring, because you go from being the person uh, having answers to being the person asking better questions. And this shift is very powerful. Definitely, I did feel the imposter syndrome. It's normal. We come from a lot of different backgrounds. And we understood one thing at HEC, because the diversity and everyone in it is amazing. It is very well structured in a way that they made us understand that you need to stretch and not to impress. So it's very different for us. So during the outdoor seminar, it was an amazing, for me, an amazing assignment. It stripped us from all titles and comfort. Which was amazing in this seminar is that we had to lead, not only lead teams, but we had to lead from within, which is an amazing thing to do because we had some assignments where we had to lead each other silently without saying any word. So imagine how the connection should be very interesting. And most importantly, being with being in a team where we don't know each other, how are we going to arrive to the goal? So we understood that it's not only about the goal, but it's about the journey as well. I learned about the specialization itself, and it was an amazing curriculum or program that actually answers to what I wanted. What I wanted is to shift my mindset. I wanted to see things differently. I wanted to go to Boston and to Babson because Babson is a great college where Lead Like a CEO was the main certificate. So we knew that the mindset will completely shift for us. And it was an amazing journey for all of us. My cohort was an amazing team, so we had a blast. It led directly to my promotion, right? And especially I got to sit on board positions across a lot of subsidiaries in my group based on the initiatives that I've learned within the specialization. It's not that I've learned how to take initiatives, it's just they push you to take the right initiatives at the right time. And this is something very important when you're at board meetings or having to lead other subsidiaries as well. I come from a family where I have seen talents, creative talent, often go unnoticed. And this is an amazing thing, very important for me. My capstone is an application called Spotlight, bridging the gap between talent, creative talent, and opportunity, which basically we will be shedding the light on the unnoticed talents in order for them to break the noise. Let us say it differently. I've studied leadership before, and in a way, in my previous MBAs and my career and everything, we always understood that leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. We need to empower people to better and higher purposes. But at HEC, it's slightly different. It's different in which way? I understood personally three things. First of all, it's about asking the right questions. The second point is basically assembling the right team. And most importantly, the third point is to trust the process. One phrase that was very inspiring for me when I came was from one of our professors. It was, what got you here won't get you there, which is totally true because there are a lot of things to do from now on. And it's not only about competence, it's about how you're going to lead others, how you're going to help others. And this is what we've learned at HEC, and especially in leadership. We've done a lot of things, especially in my case. I've been working in different fields, and every time I went to a new company or a new environment, everyone told me it will be very complicated. Honestly, we've always done it in a very different way, but we've done it because we never understood the word impossible. We dared to do it. We never knew it existed, therefore we did it. So this is why I believe, like example for HEC, we thought it would be impossible with our calendar and our way of doing, but we found the time and it was very possible, and we are very happy that we did it. Trying to empower others and try to multiply what I've learned and try to impact more and more. We have a different way of doing, so I believe that I will be able to affect and help others much more than I used to do before. I am very happy where I am. I'm growing within my company, not only vertically, but as well as helping others, expanding my vision everywhere. So it is important. I am happy where I am, but never say never, because within my company, I can grow even more and help them open new subsidiaries and open new companies, because we are a big conglomerate, so we will be able to do a lot of things all together. They are the one that made this journey very, very, very amazing. It's because of them that we've had a lot of fun. And I would say for my cohort as well, and for HEC, it's after leading for long years, right? We lead the companies and everything. We forget to make friends. And here at HEC, we made a lot of friends, not only acquaintances, right? But you make good friendship that you know for a fact that are gonna last. And at the end of the day, business is not only competence, but it is networking. And at HEC, we've learned to do this as well. The most important thing that I would say, don't wait until you're stuck. Just enroll, because HEC will strip you down. It will change the way you do things. And especially, it will make you a better person and especially a better leader.